Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all tuned to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities alike. But first, I need a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe to this video. Hit that notification bell as well. That'd be great. Search to the channel and put y'all tuned to this story. Now, today we will once again be talking about the music mogul Diddy. Now, this man's third attempt at getting bail was denied today. Now, the rapper was arrested on the date of September 16th and placed into the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Diddy, upon making his first request for bail, would offer up $50 million. This bail was obviously denied, and he would make a second attempt at getting bail, which was also denied as well. Now, upon this man being denied for the third time, the court will give a justification as to why the decision was made. It appears that the court in Sean Combs or Diddy's trial had consulted the government and came to the conclusion that no condition or multitude of conditions would ensure safety to the community. They feel that Diddy would be too much of a liability as a free man and would be a danger to the community overall. When looking at the many charges that Diddy is faced with and the many allegations that have been placed against him, this is the decision that had ultimately been reached in terms of not letting Diddy get bail for the third time. The court also made sure to review information presented by Diddy or Sean Combs, and they also reviewed information that was presented or offered by the government. Not only that, but the court also made sure to make an evaluation of many factors when it comes to Sean Combs' case. For one, they made sure to look at the history and characteristics of the person. They also made sure to look at the nature and circumstances of the offense charged. Next, they had also reviewed the nature and seriousness of the danger that will be posed by the person's release. And lastly, they will make an evaluation of the weight of the evidence against the person. So in summing up the evaluations that the court had made, the information provided by the government, and the information provided by Sean Combs, they had reached a conclusion to keep this man in confinement and not give this man access to bail. Now, take into account when speaking on the evaluations, they had brought up the seriousness of the charges that he was faced with and the history and the background of the person. So based off of the main charges that Diddy is currently being faced with, this man is being accused of sex trafficking, sexual assault, freak-offs, etc. Now, based off of the history of Sean Combs, the serious allegations that he will be faced with will begin in November of last year, 2023. This will be when his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, will come forward with allegations presented against him. She will go on to file a lawsuit accusing her former boyfriend, Sean Combs, of having sexually abused her and assaulted her. Following these accusations being placed on this rapper's name, a slew of lawsuits will end up being filed in addition towards Sean Combs by many other individuals that are unknown and some that may be known as well. 2 lawsuits were filed by women accusing him of similar crimes, which would be sexual assault. In addition, by February, a male music producer would also end up filing a lawsuit directed towards Diddy, accusing him of sexual assault towards him as well. By March of this year, Diddy's households will end up getting raided in both the cities of Los Angeles and Miami. Police law officials had performed an extensive search of his residences. By the date of May 17th, footage will end up being leaked of Diddy abusing his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel. This footage that showed the act of abuse would date all the way back to the year of 2016. Diddy, within the following days, by May 19th, will end up making a public video apologizing to the public, saying that he was in a dark state at the time and that he is ashamed of his past actions. And as previously stated, by the date of September 16th, Diddy will end up being taken into custody at his New York hotel. So it can be said for a fact that Diddy has past ties to having committed unlawful actions. Being caught on camera, attacking a woman that appears to be defenseless, that also seems to be trying to escape the vicinity, is overall not a good look. While the publicizing of the video is recent, the actions that have taken place in that footage date all the way back to 2016, as previously said. Now, we're looking at the other evaluation metric for Diddy, which would be the nature and circumstances of the offense charged. He is being charged with sex trafficking, sexual assault, and freak-offs as well. This is only the beginning of the main charges that this rapper is being faced with, and it's no surprise that the perception of these charges are severe. And when looking at the final evaluation, which would be the nature and seriousness of the danger of having Diddy released to the public, that was already discussed as the court had reached a conclusion based off the information provided by the government and Sean Combs himself that he is in fact a threat to the community. Now, is there sufficient evidence to this point to rightfully convict the rapper Diddy? That currently remains undecided, as the only solid evidence that has been provided is him committing acts of assault directed towards his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura. Now, given that this unlawful act had taken place 8 years ago, it's unknown whether this will be a deciding factor in terms of the sentence that Diddy will end up serving. Now, the judge that was present at Diddy's court hearing will give a statement in terms of the final decision that was made regarding Diddy's request for bail for a third time. Now, this judge, going by the name of Arun Subramanian, can be quoted as saying, "The court finds that the government has shown by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions will reasonably ensure the safety of the community." Now, this decision comes after prosecutors had accused Diddy of having tried to console people from his past, These people being said to have been his family members, other people being said to have been former members of his music company known as Bad Boy Records, and others said to be witnesses as well. Diddy is being said to have tried to get into contact with these people so he could convince them to tamper with information and console others if they were ever to be put in court to speak in his favor if they were sent to testify. These allegations state that Diddy had various methods of trying to get into contact with them, which would be him writing a note, which is being said to have been found in his prison cell, and he is being said to have made phone calls directed towards his family members, which are being said to have been recorded. As to be expected, more and more people are filing lawsuits against Diddy, accusing him of more horrendous criminal activities. Whether the many lawsuits are legitimate or not, that has yet to be proven to this point. But yeah, y'all, let's go. Cap out this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are you guys surprised to see that Diddy had made yet a third attempt at bail during his court case? Do you guys think that more evidence could be provided against Diddy by federal prosecutors in his current investigation? And to cap that off, do you guys think that this will be Diddy's final request for bail, or do you guys see him maintaining his persistency? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.